of the 5 for the Raptors. The guard spots filled by Quickly and Barrett. In at the forwards, Ingram and Barnes. And it's Pirtle in at center for the Thunder. At the guard spots, we'll be seeing Gilgeous-Alexander and Wallace. Aaron Wiggins is out there with Lou Dort. And it's Holmgren in at the 5. Doris, there's not going to be any shortage of highlights in this one. These teams are both very athletic.
Do you have your popcorn, Kevin? Because these two teams are going to put on a show. There's going to be a couple jaw-dropping plays, folks.
Now here's Ingram. Back to Barrett. Clock at 6. And that one is good.
A guy like this with the skill set he's got, you can keep the defenders guessing.
Inside, deflects the pass. Holmgren. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
And great job from Holmgren. I like when he shows confidence attacking inside.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Quickly. For 3, Ingram bangs home the trifecta.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
And SGA has got the ball here for the Thunder. It's a 3-point game. Outside, Dort. Holmgren up top. Pass to Wiggins. A 3 ball. And it's Toronto with the rebound. This game coming on the heels of their win against the Kings.
The mental toughness on the road. The arena was rocking, but they just got down to business and never let up.
I thought what really stood out was how dominant they were on the offensive end. That was about as flawless as you could hope for.
Now here's Holmgren. Good on the bucket.
Their size and their skill, that's almost too easy for Chet Holmgren.
Barnes outside. Back to Quickly. Toronto working the ball around now. Barrett, no good. Thunder have gone 2 of 3 here to start off the game. For 3, Holmgren. Barnes grabs the miss.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Pass to Barrett. Pirtle sets the pick for Barrett. And here is Pirtle. Defended by Holmgren.
Long 7-1 with that 7'6" wingspan. Holmgren can alter a block just about every shot in his vicinity.
Wiggins surveying the floor. Wallace the pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Near the 3-point line, it's Holmgren. Another miss by Holmgren. And DB, you watch how the Thunder play defense. Great rim protection.
Kevin, this philosophy is all about taking away the paint first. If the ball is in the paint, sharks are in the water.
Now here's Pirtle. And that one's good quickly.
Well, this is Quickly's game in a nutshell. This guy's thinking score as soon as he touches it.
Thunder trailing by 4. Wallace outside. Back to SGA. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
And I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
Now here's Barnes. For 3, Barrett. It's Chet Holmgren with the rebound.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
Dort against Ingram. The score now all even.
Listen, that is all you can do defensively. Lou Dort at times is just going to make tough shots.
Here's Quickly. One of the dependable scorers on the team. He's averaging close to 17 points a game. Here's Ingram. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
And I love it when Ingram works for that high percentage look. Such a high basketball IQ.
Wiggins outside. Pass to Dort. Holmgren with a screen on Ingram. Here's Dort. And Pirtle sends it back.
Oh, Pirtle, he is not having it at the rim on the defensive end. That is beautifully done.
Here's Barrett. He makes that one drop, only a second and 5 tries.
And that's what he does. I mean, he is a bucket getter.
Wiggins outside. Back to Wallace. Stewart with a screen for Wallace. A three-pointer, no good. Toronto leading by 4. Barnes down low. Wallace is there. And that one's good, Barnes.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
And the call will be against R.J. Barrett. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Holmgren finds Wallace. Here's Dort.
In building this lead, they've done a terrific job finishing their defensive sequences with the backboard. That has been key.
For 3, Ingram. Score it. His third straight basket in 3 tries.
And creating a little separation here, gaining some confidence.
Well, if you continue to execute at both ends, you can build on this lead. Tremendous lead pass. Boy, that makes your teammates happy, folks.
Here's quickly, following the score by Oklahoma City. And that one's good. Ingram. 10 points for Brandon Ingram.
Great start for him. 4-4. He could be in for a big game.
Quickly against SGA. And the shot goes down.
Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, that 3-level scoring ability, that time working the mid-range.
And so quickly we'll bring it up for the Raptors. They lead by 7. To the middle. It's taken away by Wallace. And they're on the break. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And Gilgeous-Alexander throws it down.
Well, this is about knowing where to be in these situations. And Gilgeous-Alexander doing a beautiful job getting to the right spot.
Now here's Ingram. Really played well against Sacramento in his last outing. Off target from outside. The Thunder have gone an even 50% from the field. They are 7 of 14 for the game. And it's Gilgeous-Alexander missing. Toronto leading by 5. On the wing quickly. Back to Barnes. Over Wiggins. And the Raptors miss again. Oklahoma City shooting 47% from the field to start things off. Holmgren sets the screen for Wiggins. Good on the three-point shot.
And just no excuse, guys, for leaving a shooter like him open beyond the arc.
Ingram outside. There's the screen. Active quickly. No good, unable to end this run.
Well, trying to reply to the 3 on the other end just doesn't go down for him.
Here's SGA. It's good. This game is all even. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 8. Oklahoma City comes into this one after the win against the Bucks in Milwaukee. And timeout called by Darko Rajakovic. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup. And the Thunder going with a whole new group out there. And some changes here for the Raptors. Abaji. They set the pick. Shoots the 3. Caruso grabs the miss. Oklahoma City's gone a meager 1 of 6 from three-point land since we got started tonight. And the more experience Abaji gets, Doris, the more you sense his confidence continues to grow.
You know, his athleticism is the first thing that pops to me, but he can make shots from distance. He can put it on the deck. There is so much growth and potential here.
And they now lead as the free throw drops for him. So, Greg, with All-Star voting underway, there are plenty of deserving players, but only 12 spots for each conference. It is very difficult to choose.
And that's why it feels like someone gets snubbed every year. I'd love to see the league expand the rosters to 15 spots. Remember, we had 12-man rosters back when there were only 9 teams.
He's off on the second. And Doris, the Raptors, it would seem further ahead defensively than they are at the offensive end.
Kevin, it's an organization that historically looks for size. They have a lot of length and athleticism. The ability to force turnovers and be disruptive is something they identified, and then they want to push in transition. They're actually an entertaining group.
Down low, here's Williams. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
Pass to Murray Boyle. Good ball movement here by the Raptors. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
Might be undersized for a 4, but that vertical more than makes up for it.
The Thunder with the lead. Joe passes to Williams. Here's Mitchell. Outside Williams. Now Joe. For 3, Mitchell trains the three-pointer. And the Thunder lead by 4.
Maybe he's not one of the elite sharpshooters, but even still, that's not a shot that he can afford to give.
Mahmoud Kalashvili passes to Abaji. To the paint. Pass to Mahmoud Kalashvili. 6 on the shot clock. And it's Shed missing. The Thunder leading by 4. Mitchell in the corner. Outside Williams. Now Joe. Back to Williams. And here is Caruso. No good on the triple. To the inside. Fast break Toronto. And that one's good. Mahmoud Kalashvili.
Want easy looks? Don't allow the defense to set up.
What a beautiful fast break opportunity, and the finish pretty good.
Now, here's Mitchell. His scoring has been there on a regular basis. He's averaging more than 14 points a game. Pass to Shed. Here's Murray Boyle. He's guarded by Williams. Takes it inside, takes it up with both hands, and rips it down.
Yeah, that's a great setup. Screen the defender off and let him elevate.
Oh, right, and what the timing ideal. My goodness, the D with no chance to react.
The execution was simply flawless. That, ladies and gentlemen, is how you run that play.
Now, let's take a minute to talk to Allie LaForce courtside. Allie.
Thank you, Kevin. The Thunder are trying to be efficient scoring. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander said, quote, ultimately, it just comes down to taking what the defense gives you and trusting your teammates. You need them to win at a high level. That's clear as day, and I want to win at a high level, so I have no option. Guys, back to you.
Sharing the ball. Allie, as always, we appreciate your reporting.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Here's the screen. To the middle. Here's Mahmoud Kalashvili. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
And this game already taking shape as an offensive battle.
Well, the fans love it. Coaches may not like the lack of defense, but boy, the rules promote scoring, no doubt.
What's up?
At the line for 1.
And that drops, so they now lead by 1. And so it's Holmgren with it. He brings it up for the Thunder. They put up a nice win against the Bucks the last time out.
And sometimes it's a lot harder to get easy looks on the road, but they found ways to get their guys good looks.
Well, they knew exactly how to approach that defense. They shot a fantastic percentage because they got quality looks.
At the line for your Oklahoma City, Chet Holmgren. One shot.
And that one misses.
You love when guys like Chet Holmgren, who enters the league with big expectations, works hard to meet those expectations. It's been great to watch.
Fades and shoots. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, guys, has been on display for Oklahoma City. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. Right back after this break. And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And a chance for just a second now to check out the scoring breakdown for Oklahoma City.
And guys, they've done a great job feeding their bigs inside. They are just punishing the opposition in the paint.
We've also seen them show a willingness to take advantage of the mid-range opportunities. The defense conceding these looks, and they're cashing in.
Kenrich Williams out there with Holmgren. And it's Alex Caruso. And it's Mitchell. And it's Joe in at the shooting guard position. That's the group for Oklahoma City getting going here in the second.
You can't miss those, but even the best do on occasion.
The drive by Mitchell. Over in the corner, Caruso. Offline with his three. Raptors trail by 3. Back to Barnes. Pass to Murray Boyle. Good, and it's Barnes picking up the assist. Murray Boyles has got 9.
Bang, bang. Doesn't get much simpler than that.
Mitchell looking it over. Williams has a screen for Mitchell. Here's Joe. Launches it. That's no good. Misses his first shot of the night.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Here's Murray Boyle. Defended by Holmgren. Inside. Here's Shed. Banked in off the glass. And the Raptors lead by 2.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been off.
Here's Joe. He has yet to score. Mitchell outside. Oklahoma City needs to get off a shot. It's good. Caruso's got it all tied up now for the Thunder.
Wow, Alex Caruso showing some touch on the interior.
Here's Abaji. Over to the left wing. Pass to Barnes. Over Mitchell. Barnes can't get it to go.
Listen, that's a quality mid-range shot. He just couldn't capitalize.
There's Williams, and Oklahoma City again with the bucket.
And running offense through Holmgren, great court awareness and really unselfish.
And timeout called by Darko Rojakovic. He's ready to talk things through with them.
Here come your Thunder Girls.
The Raptors making a switch here. Dix checked in. And while we have a second, let's see which squads have topped the league in assists during the past month. 5th, the Raptors.
And what stands out during this recent stretch is just how well they passed the basketball. I mean, this is a club that has become really unselfish.
Here's Shed. He picked up 15 points in their last win against the Kings in Sacramento.
And let's talk about his passing, guys. Let's remember he also did an excellent job of finding guys in their right spots.
Williams with the ball. And now by Barnes. Mitchell outside. Caruso sets the screen for Mitchell. Pass to Caruso. 5 to shoot. The 3. Toronto grabs the miss. And going against Oklahoma City, their first meeting of the year. And out of bounds as the Thunder gain possession.
Now we get a chance to check out Chet Holmgren. He's been dominant over the last month. He's right around 17 points a night, 9 rebounds, and not many players possess his kind of ability to protect the rim. I mean, you look at the block total, pretty remarkable.
Well, I love it. Drivers think they see a crease to the lane and go for it. And eventually, he shuts the door.
And the Thunder making a change here. SGA's checked in. The Raptors also with a sub. Ingram's checked in. And so Mark Daigneault calls a timeout. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline. A lot of answers, but still a lot of questions for how the East is going to ultimately shake out this year. But right now, let's check out where the team stands. Taking a look at Toronto. Right now, they've compiled the third best record in the conference.
And I think for Toronto, they had a few critics coming into the season, and now I don't think they have any. This is a club ready to not only make a deep run, but possibly win it all.
Well, this is their goal. There's no doubt about that. For what many expected of them so far, they have not disappointed.
Good on the triple.
This guy has been a key to their success tonight. He's been selective and efficient.
And Doris, we had heard the era of the big threes might be fading, but the Thunder have one with Chet Holmgren, J-Dub, and Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
And the beauty of that trio you just listed, they are all similar ages. They are all passionate about the craft of the game of basketball, and all three are about winning. But I'm telling you this, the Oklahoma City fans not taking anything for granted. They thought KD, Russell, and Harden would be together forever, and it didn't happen.
And here is Ingram after the three-pointer from Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Ingram against Caruso. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. And Doris, what you love about Brandon Ingram, he's the total package.
He is, Kevin, because he's got incredible size, great shot-making ability. He's a three-level scorer, and you can mix his matchup on the defensive end.
That free throw missing. Doris, you talk about the great scores. It's not enough to be elite one-on-one. You've got to be able to handle the double team, too. I mean, there's a lot there.
On a nightly basis, Kevin, these are the best defenses in the world, scheming to take away the greatest strengths of the best individual offensive players. And you know what? Nightly, it's not enough. The great ones find a way no matter what.
And he can't get the second one to drop either. Coming up empty that time. GA now in year 3 under Darko Rajakovic. The Raptors are staying the course.
His contract runs through that season, and he's all in on developing these young players and getting the best out of it. And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Ingram outside. Feeds away. And the Raptors miss again. And it's Oklahoma City's ball. They've got a 12-2 run in progress. Pass to SGA. Back to Mitchell. Williams for 3. It's hauled in by the Raptors. Barnes has got 4 rebounds in this game. Now, here's Quickly. Now here's Barnes. Defended by Holmgren. It's up a 3. And the rebound goes to the Thunder. Next up will be a home game matched up against the Pacers. That'll be the second of 4 games at home for them. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Joe. Oklahoma City moving the ball around.
Toronto foul.
Different look for Oklahoma City. Aaron Wiggins, he's checked in for Isaiah Joe. And it's Cason Wallace in for Mitchell. Pirtle, he is checked in for Toronto. Barrett comes in for Walter. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. What focus by Gilgeous-Alexander!
One of the great strengths in SGA's game, the ability to maintain control and finish through contact.
And timeout called by Darko Rajakovic. Coach needs a moment to talk things over. And the Thunder making a change here. Dort's checked in. Raptors trail by 10. Quickly with it. He had an 18-point outing in the last game against Sacramento. And Barrett gets it to go.
For a good offensive player, you've got to take what the defense gives you. RJ does just that, settles into the mid-range.
Holmgren sets the screen for Wiggins. Wants to get it to Holmgren and does.
Boy, he's been unconscious this quarter. I love the confidence he's playing with.
And so quickly, we'll bring it up for Toronto. Barnes outside. Ingram outside. From the arc. Good for another bucket. He's made half a dozen now. 6 for 8 on the night.
Yeah, first quarter, he's dropped 2 threes. Now he has another to his credit.
Wallace kicks to Holmgren. And he banks in the layup. Holmgren's got 11 here in this quarter alone.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Pirtle with a screen on Dort. Ingram deciding where to go with it. Barnes outside. 6 to shoot. Jacks up a 3. No good. Shot missing.
Geez, you can almost feel his desperation. He wants so badly to see the ball go through the net.
And they pick up 2. And now an 11-point Oklahoma City lead.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation, reacting quickly and capitalizing.
And this is what Ingram can do for you. Make a variety of shots over the course of a game. Tonight, he has been unstoppable.
Pulls up. And it's Ingram with the rebound.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
Barnes outside. Back to Ingram. Beyond the arc. Thunder with the rebound. Wiggins passes to Gilgeous-Alexander. Gilgeous-Alexander, excellent touch around the rim.
And it's coming easy for them right now. 5 baskets in a row in the paint.
Barnes outside. Pass to Ingram. Screen by Pirtle. A 3 from Barnes. Dort grabs the miss.
Listen, let's not put it lightly. This guy has really struggled here.
And here is Gilgeous-Alexander. Wiggins, a screen on quickly. SGA from outside. Another miss by SGA. Ingram against Dort. Ingram kicks to Barnes. 3-pointer. Dort grabs the miss.
Boy, it's in his head right now. I mean, there is nothing working for this man.
Pass to SGA. Out to Wallace. Lets the 3 fly. Toronto grabs the miss. Barnes has got 5 rebounds tonight. And it's quickly in the corner. And a miss there on the triple. The Thunder leading by 11. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Holmgren. He makes his 10th basket of the night from the field. He has missed 2 shots from the floor.
Guys, this is what you call a generational talent. Holmgren is bound to fill up the highlight reel every night he plays.
Now here is Pirtle. Scoreless thus far. Ingram against Dort. Ingram left side. Falls right in. He is 8 for 11 with that shot.
Individually, he's trying to lift the team. You've got to love the effort, but thus far, not getting over the top.
Wallace, the pass to Holmgren. Nailed from three-point land. Holmgren's got the lead up to 14 now for the Thunder. Raptors shooting it pretty well, close to 50%. Barnes dishes to Barrett. Count that as his 4th basket of the night. Just 7 shots to get there.
That's fantastic shot making this quarter after struggling a bit in the first.
Oklahoma City leading by 12. Wiggins right side. Holmgren sets the screen for Wiggins. And again, Oklahoma City with the triple.
There's 6 points on consecutive 3 balls. They're finding holes now in the D.
Quickly kicks to Pirtle. Pass to Barrett. Lets it go from deep. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. Back to Dort. Now Holmgren, defended by Pirtle. Holmgren gets the bucket. Holmgren's got 26.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay it, lock in on the moment and play the right way.
And so it's the Oklahoma City Thunder out in front by 17 points at the end of the quarter. They've had such great ball movement and shot selection, and it's led to a terrific field goal percentage. We come back right after this.
Fans, let's wrap it up. Get ready for your Pocket Fight Arena Entertainment.
Welcome, one and all. Before we hear Kenny and Shaq's insights on that first half, let's look ahead and check out the upcoming schedule. It would appear there are some fun games headed our way, guys.
Yeah, I'm all about fun. I had the crew rig up some confetti for later in the show.
Yeah, that was a fun idea. I saw that. And actually, we have a surprise for you.
Yeah, big fella, we sent the crew to your car instead. 20,000 pieces of confetti all over the interior. Have fun cleaning that thing up. And let's move on now to those first 2 quarters. Talk about a tough start for the Raptors.
Jacking up that many wild threes, you know Coach is going to be giving you an earful.
Yeah, but who's calling the plays? Who can put the game plan together? Coach should be yelling in the mirror.
And that is it for halftime, folks. It is back to Kevin Harlan and the crew for the second half.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. Chet Holmgren has been sensational.
And you know he's going to put up points every time out, but boy, he made it look so easy in that first half.
Now let's see if he continues that trend the rest of the way. He certainly has the talent and the endurance to do just that.
And checking out the group for Darko Rajakovic to start the second half. In at the forwards, Ingram and Barnes. The guard spots filled by Quickly and Barrett. And it's Pirtle in at the 5, home in the paint. And another of these young, talented players out of Canada, R.J. Barrett, is a high-level NBA athlete.
It's in the blood. His father played for the Canadian national team. Barrett, an attack wing who loves to get downhill.
It's time to send it over now to our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey, Chet Holmgren talked about how he succeeds in spite of a slender frame. He said, "You can't be afraid of contact. I'll continue to use my strengths out there, my length, being slippery, playing hard, and try to get better at my weaknesses too throughout my career. That will leave me in a good spot." Kevin?
The sky's the limit for him. Okay, thank you, Allie.
0 for 3 to start the second half. You've got to start finding your footing here.
Back to Barnes. Pirtle with a screen on SGA. And it's Barrett penetrating. And Barrett slams it in.
To me, R.J. Barrett at his best when he takes the initiative on offense. Get aggressive to the cup.
Wallace outside. Some nice passing by Oklahoma City here. Wiggins finds Holmgren. Just a little over 90 seconds gone in the third quarter. Not going to go that time.
Ugly start to the second half. They missed their first 4. They've got to get on track.
Pass to Barnes. Now Pirtle. Outside Barrett. Over Wallace. And it comes off the front of the rim. And it's Wiggins with the ball for the Thunder. Nothing yet for them in the third quarter. And a wide open look for SGA. No good on the 3. Raptors trail by 15. Barrett the pass to Barnes. Barrett kicks to Ingram. Here's the teardrop. Field goal number 9. He's 9 of 12 with that basket.
Gotta love the control Ingram has with the basketball.
Wallace outside. Now Holmgren. 26 points for him. From deep, Gilgeous-Alexander. Barnes grabs the miss. Barnes has got 7 rebounds in the game.
Boy, this guy was able to connect from deep in the first half. Hasn't found the range since.
Pirtle sets the pick for Ingram. Good on the triple. Ingram's got 5 points now this quarter.
Silky 3-point shot by Ingram. Just goes to the arc and knocks it down.
Holmgren gets the bucket.
You know, his selectiveness is worth mentioning here. This guy is not forcing shots, and yet he is cooking.
And timeout called by Darko Rajakovic. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two. Let's use this break in the action to show you the teams that in the last 10 games have been the NBA's best fast break teams. The Raptors third.
I mean, tough to maintain this kind of pace over an entire season. But let me tell you, they are really running right now.
Here's Ingram. He's got 24. Third quarter action, and just under 3.5 minutes have gone. The Thunder leading by 12. Holmgren kicks to Dort. Out to Wallace from downtown. And Pirtle pulls it down. The Raptors have gone 3 of 6 in the third quarter, 50% from the field. Here's Barrett, and Barrett slams it in.
Boy, the handles of R.J. Barrett on full display. What a pretty drive.
And the dunk by Holmgren.
And no doubt about it, in order for them to be successful, he has got to be a catalyst when it comes to scoring.
Ingram against Dort. Ingram passes to Quickly. Now here is Pirtle. Back to Barnes. Shot clock at 5. Quickly with a wide open look. Basket is good. The assist from Barnes. Barnes has got 3 assists now in this one. Wallace against Ingram. And here is Wallace. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 7.5 points a game. Barrett finds Barnes. Barrett against Wiggins. Shoots a fader. And with that, the Thunder lead is cut to just 7 points in the basket from Barrett.
I'll tell you, they're right in this. We'll see if they can maintain momentum.
Probably the most important thing is they regrouped. They worked out some of their frustrations, and now they're starting to have some fun.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Wallace. Gilgeous-Alexander looking around. Sinks the three-pointer. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 18 points in the game.
That's 2 triples for him. 1 in the first, 1 in the second.
Ingram kicks to quickly. Hurdle with a screen on Wiggins. And here's Barnes for 3. It's Chet Holmgren with the rebound. Holmgren's got the glass covered here tonight. 11 boards for him. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Holmgren. Some nice passing by Oklahoma City here. Quickly against Gilgeous-Alexander. Dort misses.
I'll tell you, his shot has not been there, but I like the fight he's showing.
Barnes against Dort. Here's Ingram. And he makes that one. Ingram's got 26.
Again and again, they're dissecting the defense and creating those high-percentage looks from inside.
Holmgren kicks to Dort. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It goes on Brandon Ingram. Doris, in any discussion about Lou Dort, the first topic has got to be his defense.
Kevin, I'm going to be honest. I don't think we talk about him consistently enough as a player who should and could win Defensive Player of the Year. If you are a perimeter shooter or a perimeter scorer, the last guy you want looking opposite you is Lou Dort.
First one falls for him.
What we know about Lou Dort is this guy is an excellent defender. He's got size, strength, versatility. You can basically throw him at the other team's best offensive weapon night after night.
So he hits 1 of 2 from the stripe.
Lou Dort earned his way into the NBA because of what he brings on the defensive end. He is stout. He's not going to back away from a challenge, and now he's knocking down threes. Those players in high demand.
Pass to Barnes. Barrett wide open. He fires. His three-pointer's off the mark. And here's Wallace. He'll bring it up for the Thunder. 17 points was their biggest margin. Wiggins outside. He drives in, and oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. That one on Jakob Poeltl. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for Oklahoma City.
I like this throwback approach they're taking, looking to score high percentage shots in the paint. And so far, it's working.
The other thing that's been impressive is really just relentless driving the basketball. Doesn't matter if the defense is there, they are challenging them and getting it done.
And the first one at the line is good. Kenrich Williams. He's checked in for Oklahoma City. Mitchell comes in for Wallace. And both free throws good for Wiggins. Raptors trail by 11. Outside, Barrett. And here's Ingram from the arc. Rebound by Williams.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
Gilgeous-Alexander kicks to Williams. Barnes against Holmgren. Picked by Williams. 6 on the shot clock. The Thunder with another miss. The Raptors have gone 7 of 13 in the third quarter so far, just above 50%. Quickly finds Barrett. Hurdle with a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points, so one free throw coming up.
You love to see him powering through the contact to get the bucket and one. Hurdle with a show of some strength.
And he's got his first chance at the line here. Catching up on the changes for Oklahoma City. Alex Caruso comes in for Wiggins, and it's Isaiah Joe in for Mitchell. And when it comes to R.J. Barrett, what do you think, Doris, about his development?
Well, we know he's got a scorer's mindset, and he's excellent off the dribble. The key for his growth is just he's got to become a consistent shot maker from deep. Even though they have the lead, this guy keeping his foot on the gas pedal, I love it.
Here's Shed. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 7.5 points a game. It's Ingram on the wing, defended by Caruso. Shot from 12, and it's Ingram missing. The Thunder leading by 10. SGA up top, covered by Barnes. Holmgren against Ingram. From 10 feet out, bank shot, no good. Toronto, they've gone better than 53% from the floor since halftime, shooting 8 of 15. Here's Shed. Barnes kicks to Ingram. Birtle sets the pick for Ingram. And with that, the Thunder lead is cut down to just 8 points with the bucket from Pirtle.
I think his frame makes him very difficult to deal with as a roll man. Pirtle can set a mean screen.
Here's Caruso, and he lays it straight in. Caruso's got his second basket of the night.
And those are the kinds of plays that are just killing them right now.
Pirtle with a screen on Caruso. Here's Ingram, and slam dunk by Ingram.
And what an athlete Ingram is. Elevates up in the air with such ease for the dunk.
Oklahoma City leading by 8. Pass to Holmgren. Pirtle with the steal. Barnes outside. Fires for 3. And the rebound goes to the Thunder. Holmgren's got 13 rebounds in the game. Seeding. Now, Gilgeous-Alexander. Shea going through the defense.
Shea Gilgeous-Alexander has now emerged into a superstar, and on nights like this, guys, he's unstoppable.
Ingram outside. 1:32 left in the third quarter of the game. Pass to Pirtle. It's tipped. To the left wing. Outside, SGA. That 3 off the mark. Raptors trail by 10. Here's Shed. Gilgeous-Alexander cover. Here's Shed. Toronto working the ball around now. And there it is for him. Ingram's got 11 points in the quarter.
And really the scoring this quarter has been just off the charts, doing all he can to bring them back.
And so Mark Daigneault calls a timeout. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. Jalen Williams is checked in for Holmgren. Well, we get a look here now at the small forwards with the fastest hands in the league and generating the most steals per game. Fourth, Alex Caruso.
I mean, if you're an opposing small forward, this could also be called a list of the league's most annoying players. I mean, they will be in your jersey all night when you're up against them.
Yeah, defense is a huge point of emphasis for each of them. And it doesn't matter whether they're on the ball, as the steals suggest, or off the ball situations either. They are as active a group of defenders as you're going to see.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
First personal foul.
Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, one of the best in the game at mining fouls. It drives social media absolutely crazy.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That free throw good from SGA.
What you love about Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is this young man's work ethic. He is a gym rat who's always looking for ways to improve.
Both shots good from the stripe.
Well, this guy's so crafty. Once he catches the defender a little bit out of position, it's a very good bet he's going to get some free throws.
Pass to Abaji. Now Dick to the paint. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
And all the attention goes to Dick's jump shot, but he's a willing passer as well.
The Raptors shooting their 5th attempt at the line in the game.
At the line for the Raptors, Sandro Mamukelashvili. At the line for 1.
Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Gilgeous-Alexander so quick off the floor.
Oh, my goodness. How good was that move by Shai, creating a bucket.
Here's Walter. Nothing on the board. Pass to Murray Boyle. 1 second left. Count it. Good. And so it's Oklahoma City heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. Their lead is where it is because they've gotten good shots. A lot of good shots. We've got more in store for you right after this. How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
And he sliced the D wide open with his feet. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Well, that's what a great pass will do, right? You love the unselfish play.
And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this 4th period holds in store for us. They've got Isaiah Joe, Alex Caruso out there with Kenrich Williams, and it's Chet Holmgren. And it's Mitchell in at the point. That's the lineup in the game for Oklahoma City. Here's Walter. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Williams has got 4 rebounds now tonight.
A good board there, Kevin, but overall they're getting slightly out-rebounded.
Now here's Caruso. Not a lot of room. Holmgren can't hit.
After hitting a couple of threes in the first half, he hasn't had much going from distance.
Pass to Dick. Here's Abaji. Now Dick. Good, and it's Barnes picking up the assist. Barnes has got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Mitchell passes to Joe. Just over a minute played here in the 4th. Holmgren in the post. And he drops it in from the low post. Holmgren's got 34.
And looking to get stronger, Holmgren fights through the ball. Tons of time for him to grow into that frame.
Here's Dick, covered by Joe. Barnes outside, just 5 to shoot. The 3-pointer, no good.
And there have been some terrible shot choices here, Kev. That's not a good look at all.
Stripped it away. Here's Murray Boyle. He's guarded by Williams. Abaji can't get it to go. The Thunder leading by 6. Now, here's Mitchell. And he gets the bucket.
Those defenders just look a little bit gassed. I mean, they're getting pushed around on that low block.
Barnes outside. Pass to Dick. Barnes sets a screen for Dick. And again, Toronto no up.
And they're controlling the boards, Kevin. That's +5 in that category.
Caruso kicks to Williams. Holmgren dishes to Williams. It's a nice passing by Oklahoma City here. Mitchell outside. Uncovered. Kicks it out to Holmgren. From outside, off the mark.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Pass to Murray Boyle. Abaji, the pass to Barnes. Makes it off the glass.
We know Scotty Barnes will embrace the physicality. That score is about concentration.
And Mark Daigneault calls timeout here. There was no hesitating. He wants to talk to the team right now. A different look for Oklahoma City. Williams comes in for Williams. And Gilgeous-Alexander is subbed in for Alex Caruso. Brandon Ingram, he's checked in for the Raptors. And now, let's send it over to our courtside reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hi, guys. Well, Mark Daigneault was just reviewing the plan with his team, and Coach reminded his team that leads can disappear quickly in the NBA. He said if we get loose and they make a few shots in a row, then this is a ball game again. Do not let that happen, he implored. Guys?
All right, Allie, thank you for that. And here's Mitchell from the arc. Rebound by the Raptors. Ingram outside. Pass to Barnes. In his relatively young career, Scotty Barnes, GA, has played a number of positions.
Well, he's so versatile. He can be successful at a lot of different spots on the floor. A glue guy, you can plug in just about anywhere.
First free throw is good.
What you love about Scotty Barnes, he can do it all. Score it, board it, pass it.
Barnes hits them both.
How about Scotty Barnes, guys? The 4th pick in his draft class, a guy who proved from the outset he was going to be reliable, efficient, versatile, and a two-way player. Pretty impressive stuff.
Mitchell's shot is good.
You know, he hasn't taken as many shots tonight, but they're still ahead, and that means his teammates are delivering.
Barnes screen on Mitchell. It's Ingram on the wing. Down low, Williams with the steal. Mitchell outside. Pass to Holmgren. A floater. The rebound by Brandon Ingram. Ingram's got 6 rebounds in the game. And he uses the glass on the layup. Ingram's got 13 points in the second half.
I'll tell you, they're leaning hard on this guy, but he's going to need some help here.
Here's Joe, the tray, and the Thunder another 3.
This guy's so dangerous. Joe, you have to find a way to contest it.
Ingram with it. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Ingram's got 34 points.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and coach knows it.
Well, the best players to me deliver night after night after night. So as long as he's hot, keep riding it.
SGA with the bucket.
Let's remember that at 6'6", Shai Gilgeous-Alexander can more than handle himself near the cup.
Barnes sets a screen for Ingram. The three. Rebound by Williams. And so it's Williams who brings it up for the Thunder. 8-point game. Back to Holmgren. Mitchell outside. Wide open look. Abaji pulls it in. Toronto's gone into a funk from downtown in the fourth. Only one of their 5 3-pointers has found the bottom of the bucket. Here's Ingram. Whistle blows. Bucket is good, and he'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
Shot's good.
What a move by Ingram, taking the foul, but also getting the bucket.
And the Thunder with some changes. Aaron Wiggins, he's checked in for Williams. Jordan comes in for Isaiah Joe. And Wallace subbed in for Mitchell.
Even though they're down, they are putting on a show at the free throw line.
Oklahoma City leading by 5. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Holmgren against Pirtle. Holmgren gets the bucket.
Yeah, you can feel Chet Holmgren getting that rhythm, folks. Very tough to slow down now because of size and skill.
Ingram outside. Shoots over Dort. Ingram kicks to Pirtle. Just 5 on the clock. Barnes sets a screen for Quickly. And the Raptors miss again. Oklahoma City has gone 2 of 5 on 3-point shots since the end of the third quarter. And it's Gilgeous-Alexander missing. Dort against Ingram. Now Quickly to the middle and slammed up by Ingram.
Boy, you love that play by Quickly. This guy can score or make plays for teammates.
Outside, Dort misses the 3.
I'll tell you, he has not been at his best, but they're winning, and that's all that matters.
13 foul.
Raptors trail by 5. And here is Quickly. Ingram outside. Count that one. Ingram's got 41.
Great quarter at the offensive end, trying to will his team back in the game.
Holmgren gets the bucket.
Oh, good defense. Holmgren just too tall, and boy, is he skilled.
Quickly looking it over. Pirtle sets the pick for Barnes. Pass to Pirtle. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. Connected to the game. Of course, that's one way to describe Jakob Pirtle.
Well, Pirtle is an exceptional screener. He loves to hit the glass. He's a very physical player. He's everything you want in a big.
That one is off.
Yeah, I like that they haven't lost their aggressiveness here in the second, despite being down.
He doesn't get the second one.
What you love about Jakob Pirtle is his reliability. You know he's going to give you rim protection and rebounds. The other part is he can play with his back to the basket. Somewhat of a lost skill.
Ball is with a screen on Barnes. Back to Wallace. Over Barrett. And it's Ingram with the rebound. Ingram's got rebound number 8 now on the night. Quickly kicks to Ingram. Feet away. Count it. Nice touch.
You really got to tip your cap to him in terms of how he's played today, even if they end up losing this game.
And Mark Daigneault calls timeout. And that timeout by coach was carefully measured, wanting to make sure that everybody is on the same page here. Oklahoma City leading by 3. Here's Wiggins. Outside, Dort. SGA. Big time jam. He was ready to receive and deliver.
Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, one of the calmest, most clutch players in the league. That's a big time moment.
It's Ingram on the wing, defended by Dort. Ingram against Dort. Barrett outside. From outside, Holmgren rips down the rebound. And so it's Holmgren with it. He brings it up for the Oklahoma City Thunder. 17 points was their biggest margin.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
The 3 goes down.
Oh, he is just so clutch, saving his best for when the pressure is at its highest.
Gilgeous-Alexander lays it in off the window.
SGA, that's Shai Gilgeous-Alexander to you. Big time clutch delivery.
Here's Ingram. With a screen on George. Now Pirtle finishes inside on the nice dish.
How about they look to Pirtle in a critical stretch and he comes through. The pressure bringing out his best.
Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Dort. Launches it. It's off. Now Ingram. The slam dunk.
Well, I know he doesn't have to get too high to slam it home, but it doesn't take away from the force and the message sent on the dunk.
Gilgeous-Alexander with it. Picked up by Barrett.
Well, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
To me, more often than not, when you attack, good things happen.
And the timeout called by Darko Rajakovic. And he knows there's no room for mistakes and wants everyone on the same page. Barnes. Ingram outside. Off the glass.
Cool and calm. Brandon Ingram. Wow.
Here's Dort from deep. Pirtle there for the rebound.
I mean, I guess you can appreciate the confidence, but his three-point shooting has been brutal this half.
Now Barnes. Now Ingram. It's stolen by Dort. Now Gilgeous-Alexander. Holmgren. It falls!
Nice job creating for the easy deuce.
And the timeout called by Darko Rajakovic. No doubt he is feeling the importance of this moment right now. Thoughts on what Coach wants to do here?
Yeah, tough situation here, but they do have enough time to get a catch and shoot. It's going to have to be very quick, but they do have time.
Fires. So a close game sees Oklahoma City taking this one. That was a fun night of basketball and a fabulous finish as they continued to wait out until the very last moment to seal.
And there are so many times when you see these tight games won at home, that advantage of having that crowd behind you oftentimes is the ultimate X factor.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, Allie LaForce, and the rest of our terrific 2K crew, this is Kevin Harlan. Hope you enjoyed our broadcast. And now, our player of the game, Chet Holmgren.